A sense of urgency, but no panic. That was the vibe today at Paycor Stadium. I'll have the latest on that, plus injury updates to key starters, including La'el Collins. Hi again, everyone, and welcome in to Cincinnati Bengals Talk. I'm James Rapien of allbengals.com, rocking the RiverTown Inquiry gear. Of course, this report brought to you by RiverTown Inquiry and RiverTownInquiry.com. Let's dive on in because there's a lot to discuss, and I'll start with the injury news of the day, and then we'll get to Joe Burrow. I like leading with Joe Burrow, but La'el Collins not at practice today. I think that matters. Why? Well, he's dealing with a back injury. Not sure how serious it is. What I'll give you is something I don't think many media members can give you. He was at the facility today, and I did see him walk out to the Bengals walkthrough. What does that mean? Does that mean it's something minor? They're just giving him a veteran rest day and he'll be back tomorrow? We'll see. He did not suit up on Wednesday and was not on the field at all from what I could see. Germaine Pratt was on the field, but he did not participate in practice. He was on the rehab field dealing with a knee issue. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but certainly something to pay attention to, and we'll have you covered throughout the week. And then Hayden Hurst, limited by a groin issue today, but he did participate in practice in a limited capacity. So we'll see there. It looks like it's okay. It doesn't seem like there's anything too serious. Unfortunately, another tight end is dealing with something serious. Drew Sample could be out for the year, certainly going to miss months, according to head coach Zach Taylor, and has to undergo surgery on his right knee after Sunday's game. And we saw it. It looked ugly at the time. It's really, really unfortunate for a guy in Drew Sample in his contract year. Certainly there's someone the Bengals rely on to block in key situations. And so Devin Asiasi will get the call. And he's on the 53-man roster anyway, so the Bengals will have a free roster spot. We'll see what they do with that. But Asiasi will be active on Sunday against the New York Jets. All right, let's dive in because Joe Burrow today. Sense of urgency, yes. Confidence, yes. Concern, no. Panic, no. I think that's how I would describe the Bengals star quarterback. He's certainly confident that they can get it done, certainly confident in his ability to get it done. But as T. Higgins said, and we posted both videos, they got to go out and do it. And, I think that that's the part of this that we haven't seen yet. And in Joe Burrow, I'm going to let Joe say it because in Joe's words, well, he said it in only a way he can say it. And it was really, really close to some guy named Aaron Rodgers who talked about relaxing a few years ago.
Like I said, we're not panicking. 2 games in, we got 15 games left. So I'll just take a deep breath and relax. We're going to be fine. We're not worried about it.
How do you balance that, having urgency, given the 0-2 start, but also not pressing the panic button?
Yeah, obviously we got to go out and play well this week and get a win. Can't go down 0-3, but like I said, we're not panicking. We're focused on 1 week at a time. So we're going to go out there and get our best shot this week. We're going to have a great game plan. We're going to execute it well.
It changes quick. It changes quick in the NFL. You could be 0-2 and then 2-2 in a span of 5 days, Joe. So I get it. I understand where he's coming from. It was interesting because I asked him about social media. He hasn't had social media on his phone, and that wasn't because of the 0-2 start. He hasn't had it, and he'll re-download it once in a while, according to him, and he'll put something on it, post something on IG or Twitter or something, and then delete it, which I get. It's really easy to do. But for some reason, this made huge news and headlines on social media, so I figured I'd mention it. But Burrow hasn't really seen a lot of the negative stuff. He did have a funny answer when I asked him about it. So one more from Joe Burrow.
Well, what's great is I don't have Twitter or Instagram right now, so I've seen none of it. We're focused on what's going on in there. I'm sure it's not a very good reaction, but I think it'll be a different reaction as we get going here.
Overall, this team, I think it felt more urgent than last week. Last week was we didn't play that well. We should have won. We didn't win. And they laid an egg early in Dallas. So they know they have to start fast. And I think that's been the theme. Outside of urgency and not panic, the theme has been, okay, let's find a way to get off to a good start against the New York Jets. And they better. and I'm going to share a couple of my initial thoughts about Sunday's matchup in just a second. But first, a word from RiverTown Inquiry, because like I said, this video brought to you by RiverTown Inquiry and RiverTownInquiry.com. Look, if you're looking for anything orange and black, maybe you want something as simple as a bourbon glass, all right? Maybe you want a shirt. Maybe you want a hoodie. Maybe you want a white tiger hoodie or a white tiger shirt for Thursday Night Football, the Bengals' next home game. You can get that and so much more at RiverTownInquiry.com, or just go there in person. They're open 6 days a week, Tuesday through Sunday. So if you're coming into town for that Thursday night game, you're coming into town, heck, on a Saturday, and you want to get some gear for a Sunday game, RiverTown Inquiry has got you covered. Check them out right now at RiverTownInquiry.com. They're 10 minutes from downtown in Oakley. And for more, like I said, go to RiverTownInquiry.com. Look, I don't want to say must win, but you heard Joe. We've just got to go out and play well this week and get a win. It's a must win. It's week 3, and you could say, well, it's only 3 games instead of 2. No. Can't go to New York, and really New Jersey. Can't go to New Jersey, play the New York Jets, and take a big fat L and be 0-3 and think that you're going to go to the postseason. It does not happen. And I led the video off talking about what? Injuries, attrition. That stuff happens. That's the unpredictable part. That's the part that's really hard to overcome week to week because you never know who's going to get dinged up. So you need to win the games that you're supposed to win. And the Bengals have gone 0-2 in games they're supposed to win. They're supposed to win again on Sunday. Well, damn it, they better win on Sunday. They better. Because if not, and we'll be there, of course we will be there covering the game and having you, all the best covered, but can't fall at 0-3. I think 6 teams have started 0-3 and then made the postseason. That's not many. And as much as you want to believe in Joe Burrow and believe that they can turn it around and all of that, losing 3 games in a row, hard to make the playoffs by doing that at any point during the season. But first 3, they got to get a win this week. And we'll see if they do. I mean, obviously, I think they should on paper. But I'm 0-2 in my predictions. I mean, all hell goes out the window. I was talking to someone today. They're like, I thought they were going to win last week. So now it's kind of a toss-up. And I think that's where I'm at too. That said, we will dive into different matchups. We will dive into, throughout the week, things that the Bengals could exploit, how they could get off to a faster start. But if you missed it, Joe Goodberry had a really good breakdown on Bengals on the Brain of Burrow's performance. I expect Burrow to be much better this week. I think he showed flashes at the end of the Pittsburgh game. I think he showed flashes really throughout the Dallas game, and there was a lot of circumstances behind it. I think this is the week where it comes together, and we'll see about the offensive line. Will they be shorthanded without La'el Collins? Will Germaine Pratt be able to suit up? We'll see there. Hopefully both of those things are minor. Wednesdays can vary drastically from Thursday's injury report. So we'll have you up to date and keep you up to date on that as well. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because there's pressure on the Bengals going into this game at MetLife Stadium. There's pressure on the Bengals to go there and start quick and get up on Joe Flacco and force turnovers and block someone and push the ball downfield when they're able to and not turn the ball over and put up a bunch of points. This team has 37 points in 2 games. They should average 30 a game. And they're not even averaging 20. That is unacceptable. And so we'll see if they can get it right on Sunday. Between now and then, we're going to have a ton of coverage for you right here on Cincinnati Bengals Talk, including the OT with Elise Jesse on Thursday night. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell. And thank you to all of our new subscribers that have checked us out over the past couple of days. Look, I know it's been a tough couple of weeks, but I do think this is a good football team. I think they have a really high-end quarterback. I think they have some great players on both sides of the ball. They need to go out there and show it, like T. Higgins said. And if you want to watch what T. Higgins said in the locker room, or Von Bell, or Zach Taylor, or Joe Burrow, we got you covered as well. Make sure you check the videos that we've already posted this week. We're going to have a ton on the Jets, so buckle up, strap in, and get ready for that. For Andrew Fox Miller, our channel coordinator, I'm James Rapine, signing off for now right here on CBT, Cincinnati Bengals Talk.